Hello and good evening, everybody. Thanks for coming along. You're through to Melly's Tarot and Kate's Tarot Guidance. Da-da-da. Hello. You can see we've got some questions. Make sure you are subscribed to Melly's Tarot and also subscribe to Kate.
So, we have a question then.
I'll put the first one up on the screen so we can see it. Mustafa, sorry, can you make sure you are subscribed to Kate's channel as well?
Yes, please. So, what sort of week you're going to have at school? Okay.
Please make sure as people are coming in that you subscribe to both myself and Kate's channel, please.
Hi, everybody.
So, Mustafa. Oh, Kate's gone. So, for Mustafa, what I'm seeing is you have the 6 of Fire, okay? And the 6 of Fire is, as we know, the 6 of Wands in Tarot. So there is going to be an element of you being able to get through to what you need to. I think this is an indication, really, that you really need to make some wise choices, okay? To make sure that you can secure any awards, any scholarships that you're after. I also did you an animal card, which is the Swan Spirit. And that talks about time for taking a deep dive. So you know how the swan is traveling along the water looking very calm, very serene. But if you were to look underneath, the little legs are paddling and paddling and paddling. So it may be that when you're in school and to get success, you are going to have to work for it. There's going to be some hard work for you to get the awards, as I said, that you wanted. But victory is there if you're willing to work for it, okay? So that's your 2 cards. If you're willing to work for it, it's absolutely possible, and victory will come your way. On to Kate.
Hey, Mustafa. So, there's a suggestion that maybe you are feeling a little bit anxious about school at the moment. You shouldn't be, is the message from Spirit. Don't feel anxious. This is a card. This is anxiety. There's something that's worrying you, but actually there's no need for it to be worrying you. And I'm absolutely convinced of this because you've got the Ace of Swords. Okay. Swords is all about the mind and your thoughts, and it's a gift. So I think that actually this week you're going to be on fire at school. I really, really do. I think that you're going to be sharp, you're going to be quick. I don't think you've got anything to worry about this week, so long as you can release yourself from the own anxiety that's holding you back. But luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. So have a good week. And thank you for the question. Next.
As new people come in, I would like to just reiterate, please, that you subscribe to my channel as well as Kate's Tarot Guidance. You know, we don't get paid for this. We do this out of the enjoyment of what we do, and we would like to help people. So it would be awesome if you could help us out by subscribing, because it means a lot to us. Okay? That would be amazing. So all I'm going to do is go down the list of as people have come in. Okay? So please bear with us. The next one is from Aqua Tea, and would like to know if she hears from her ex N. If you do hear silence, it's because we're muting while we're shuffling. So, Aquity, the first card that I got for you is the Emperor card. And the reason for this I'm seeing is that the Emperor is all about success and increasing success. And the way that the Emperor does that is by taking charge of the situation. I'm getting the feeling that through the Emperor card that you're being advised that, you know, it takes, like to be an emperor, it takes discipline and it takes structure. And I think that's all being pushed into this question that you've asked. It may be that you are being told to take charge of the situation and go and ask, you know, speak to N, speak to them yourself. Okay. What I also did was I didn't do you an animal spirit card because I was drawn to the surrender cards. So you got surrender comparisons to other people. I don't know whether that means anything to you in terms of the relationship that you had with N, but you're definitely being told to stop this comparing yourself with other people. You on your own have your own strengths, your own attractiveness, and your own powers, your own internal power. You know, you are being guided through a life from beginning to end, and you are stronger than you think. So why try and put yourself down by comparing yourself to other people? Because it doesn't get you anywhere at all, and it doesn't help anybody either. You have to be you and go for what you want, and then at least you will know yes or no either way. Don't wait around. Take your power back. Okay? I hope that helps, Aquity. I will let you get on to Kate.
Hi, Aquity. How are you? And hello, whoever's just come in. So I really struggled to get a read from you today. So I had to change my deck. I said I wasn't going to use my favourite deck today, but I did. And even then I struggled. The only card that I actually pulled from the tarot for you was the Nine of Wands, which is, if you can see, which is suggesting that there's been a battle relating to your passions. And actually, you're actually probably quite exhausted with the whole situation. I then pulled a couple of colour oracle cards for you, and I got white. I mean, that's really white, right? And that is telling you to lighten up. Stop being so, like Melly said, don't be so hard on yourself. Lighten up a little bit. Don't concern yourself with what other people think of you. And the other card I got was Peach, which is saying inhale a breath of life. And that is basically telling you to actually enjoy life. Try and enjoy it. Stop worrying about things you can't influence right now. Work on being the best person you can be, like Melly said. So I'm sorry that it wasn't a deeper reading from me, but that's all Spirit, my guides had to say to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Equity, and I hope that is helpful on some level for you. So, the next one on the list is Divya. And Divya would like to know what is coming up in the next 2 months. So, as I say...
Sorry. Equity, yes, it is hard. Everybody is in the same situation at the moment, you know, and it is hard. But, you know, if you put, it's the law of attraction. If you put negativity out into the universe, that's what it's got to work with. If you put positivity out into the universe, then you're in with a better chance. Yes, it's all a bit crap at the moment, but, you know, there is light at the end of the tunnel. Better times are coming, and you have to believe that. Sorry, Melly.
No, you're absolutely fine. Don't worry. I'm just reminding people to make sure that they are subscribed to both myself and Kate. And please like this video because, as I say, we do it for the love of you guys. So if you love us, please let us know. Or even if you wanted to stick a thumbs down, that's absolutely fine. So we're going to mute our reshuffle, and it's for Divya. So Divya, traditionally I'm only doing 2 cards, however 3 came flying out for you and I couldn't actually separate them for you. The first card we got was the 7 of Water, okay? So that's the 7 of Cups. And this indicates that you've got a choice to make or choices to make, okay? It might be that you may not see the bigger picture and you won't see the bigger picture while these options are in front of you. And I think that the cards are just absolutely asking you to just go for your choice and stick with it. Stop, you know, like when you go into bed and you're overthinking and you can't stop your brain, it's tick, 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 tick. You have to stop that. It may feel like there's too many options, absolutely. And it may be that you have to go a little deeper to find out where this picture is taking you, but please know that you are divinely guided, all right, with the choice that you're going to make. You then had Ego, all right, and Scorpio energy. What can I say then, Scorpios? And it might feel like you're trapped because of the choices that you're going to have to make. Traditionally, this one is, I believe, because I can never remember, is the Devil card, okay? And you're feeling trapped, as we can see from the Cups. But really, all you're being asked to do is to absolutely take responsibility for the way that you feel and take responsibility for the situation that you find yourself in and make that choice. Again, it's being told to make your choice. And again, it's talking about you are being supported on this path. Okay? So these choices, get out of your own head, okay? Because what came after that was the 3 of Water, which is all about celebration, okay? There's going to be good news, and it's particularly talks about things like engagements, weddings, graduations, things like that. And you can see they're absolutely celebrating and holding the cups up. You know, hold your drink up because it's a good time. So once you've made this choice and stuck to it, you've cleared your mind of this fog that you're in, and you've made your choice, it will work. Okay. Kate.
Hello. Divya, I have got a really nice reading for you. I have the Nine of Cups, otherwise known as the Wish card, which looks like your wishes are going to be coming true. Now, I don't know what your wishes are, but if they're in relation to maybe the King of Swords, now this person is an air sign, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They're knowledgeable, they're clever, they're quick thinking, mature. If it's not a person, it's an energy that you need to adopt. So it's a card of action, but also intellect. So I think this is more likely to be a person, an influence on your life, actually. But you have a wish card. It looks like your wishes are going to be realized. And you have the Guardian Angel Oracle card, which is a message to say that you're not alone. You're protected. You are surrounded by love, ancestral love, the love of your ancestors. You're protected. And don't be afraid. You're not alone. Thank you. Who's next? You're on mute, Melly.
Yes, I am. Down the list we go. So the next one is Tyler.
Is Nelson on the list?
Nelson just said hi. I'm just picking the questions as we go down. If someone says hi, then I can't answer hi.
Okay.
I can answer hi. Hi. Please, as we remind it periodically, please subscribe to myself, Melly's Tarot, and Kate.
Now Tyler's only asking you for a reading, so I'm going to sit this one out.
Huh?
It says, Melly, I would like to know how my spirit guides, so I'm going to let you read this one.
Okay.
I just need to watch.
Okay. So what I'm also going to get is my angel card. So okay, and I'll get your chakra cards going for you as well, Tyler. So this is for Tyler. Oops. Spirit, please guide this reading. So Tyler, any signs and synchronicities? Woo! Okay, so Tyler, first of all, you got the Page of Cups, okay? And the Page of Cups talks about somebody who potentially might be young. Doesn't have to be, but young in mind, potentially. Immature, inexperienced in situations in life. And quite sensitive. So whether you are a sensitive person for things that people say, or whether you're sensitive as in an empath, okay? It's talking about potentially where you're having new experiences that you are finding quite emotional within your spirituality. Others emotional experiences that you have to get out through meditation. And that's really brought on by the cards that I got. I did your chakra cards for you. You've got the soul healing card. So you're being asked to work with your soul and do some healing. Again, healing meditations, absolutely brilliant. You also got your heart chakra. So it's not necessarily regarding your root chakra. This is very much to do with the chakras in between your heart and your root. And it's your inner child. So again, where I was talking about being inexperienced and immature, there are things that need healing within your inner child. Okay. It might be childhood trauma. It might be flashes that you had of when you were a child and a certain experience happened. Doesn't have to be potentially as dire as they can be. It could be interactions that you had when you were younger with people who made you feel negative or made you feel bad with words, or if you were bullied, things like that. So
It looks like Mellie's frozen, guys. Let's give her a couple of seconds, see if it catches up.
sorry guys, I don't know what's happening. I mean, I'm on the Ethernet. I'm directly plugged into the Ethernet. I don't know what's going on with this. So yes, inner child and definitely soul healing is what you need to be looking at, Tyler. Okay. Hopefully that helps. So the next question that came in, hello, African.
He's asked me to do it as well, Mellie. So
Oh
I
yeah,
said,
yeah, you go ahead.
Okay, so Tyler, you're saying that there's been a lot of bullying, and that does happen with sensitive people. Bullies tend to seek them out. It's a cruel, cruel fact of life. Now, weirdly, like Mellie, I also got the Page of Cups, which is symbolizing, which is symbolizing you and your sensitive nature and your natural intuition. Okay. I'm not going to say any more about the Page of Cups because I think Mellie covered it. But what I will say to you is it sounds like you have a spiritual and intuitive gift yourself. Whether you are aware of it or not, I do not know. But all of the cards that I've got for you are suggesting that if you're not aware of it, you need to become aware of it. If you are aware of it, now is the time for you to take a leap of faith, okay? You've got the Fool. This signifies there is a new beginning coming for you. I also got you a couple of oracle cards from the ancestors. One of them was the Moon, which is telling you to take note of intuitive messages. Those intuitive messages aren't just little thoughts in your head. They are coming from spirit. They're coming from your subconscious. Take note of them. Listen to your dreams. Look out for Mellie's phrase, signs, symbols, synchronicities. Really important for you right now. And the final card I got was the Sky Father, which is trust in the universe. The universe has a plan for you. Trust. Take that leap of faith. Good luck.
Good luck, Tyler, as we said. And thank you so much for being here. Thank you, everybody who is here. And please, I know I go on about it. Please make sure you subscribe to us both.
Absolutely. Thanks for the question.
So we have Goddess Love next. And Goddess Love would like a general reading for this week. As always, we'll probably go mute while we shuffle.
Nelson, you're not far off now, love. Hold in there.
Okay, Goddess Love. Right. Okay. You had too many cards for me to hold up. So I'm just going to paraphrase the general meaning as it resonates, okay, as it comes through from Spirit. So I'm getting that there's something at the moment where you are being told, or you're at a place where you need to start moving forward. You need to start pushing yourself forward. You need to start taking the next steps. And it may very well be in some kind of partnership or relationship, okay? Because you've got the Two of Wands. You are ambitious and you can be quite bold in the things that you do. Maybe other people are not as optimistic as you are, but you know what you're doing, okay? And there is definitely a sense of celebration, and you look changing because you've got the Wheel card, okay? And the Wheel talks about fortunes changing and a new start, which again indicates this one. After some delays, I'm looking at there. You are being warned, however, with the Five of Air, which is the Five of Swords, okay? Be very careful about some people's motivation for why they want to help you or why they want to be around you, okay? And just be careful about a choice that you make that just doesn't feel right. In your gut, it doesn't feel right. Whether somebody's pressuring you to make that choice or not, no, don't do it, okay? Because if you accept my advice, you have the Seven of Fire and the 10 of Water. And can I just say, there are no better cards than that. I mean, look at that. Success and family life are just absolutely wonderful on this card. You have the rainbow, the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. You've got success on this card with all the wands. So yeah, start as you need to go on, and be careful and use your gut intuition about people and opportunities that come along. I try not to ramble, Kate. I do apologise.
Ramble on. I know a song about that. Okay, so now you have the Knight of Wands. Wands. It's not wands at all. It's swords. So ideas are going to be coming thick and fast. Thick and fast. Things are going to be moving pretty quickly for you. Okay. Try not to lose sight of the smaller details in the speed that things are going to be coming at you. Now, like Melly, there's going to be choices and opportunities coming your way. Seven of Cups. Now, this is probably going to have you all in a bit of a tizzy because it's going to be confusing. Like Melly said, you may need to be a little bit discerning here. All that glitters is not gold, okay? Like Melly said, if something doesn't quite feel right, or if it's being forced on you, don't do it. Don't second guess. Go with your intuition. And you got an oracle card, the Great Teacher card, which is telling you to learn from spiritual experiences. You know, if you've been burnt in the past, if you've been taken for a ride in the past, learn from that, learn to trust your intuition. And that's the overriding message, I think. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time and your patience, everybody. As you can see, I'm going down the comments and just getting to the next question that wasn't a hi or hello, although we do appreciate the hi and hellos. Right, so hello, Leanne. Right, so I'm getting, Nelson, can I get a general reading? I told you you'd be here soon enough, Nelson. So we'll just pop on mute while we shuffle the cards. Okay, Nelson. So again, there were a lot of cards, but I'm going to paraphrase. Your cards definitely wanted to speak tonight. There was no second guessing what they wanted to say. So the first one you got was the Nine of Air, which is the Nine of Swords. And this talks about, as we've said before, some kind of fear, expecting the worst. You know, when you get in that mindset of, oh my God, something's wrong, I can feel it. Oh my God, I've not heard from someone, that they must hate me. Oh my God, I said something at work that I shouldn't have said that they might not find funny. Oh, I'm going to be sacked when I get in on Monday morning. Right, okay. Stop. You are in potentially a situation where your fears aren't unfounded. They're all in your head. And that's what the swords are about. The swords are about mental clarity, about things that go on in the mind. The Nine of Wands is telling you to not give yourself sleepless nights. Don't turn something insignificant into this full blown worst case scenario. And can I just say, I'm an Aquarius, I'm an air sign, I do it all the time. Okay, just refocus, because the Emperor then came along and was saying about success coming for you, that you need to use that mind, that great mind that you have, that will turn a molehill into a mountain, and use it logically, use it, give it something else to think about, something, lists or some structure for your brain to be thinking of to get your success. Because what I'm seeing for you at the end is the Three of, leaves, which is the Three of Earth, the Three of Pentacles. And you know what? The Three of Pentacles is absolutely about getting recognized for what you do, and not this person that you seem to be here. It's pushing you forward to absolutely love what you do. And, if you give your best and do your best work, you're going to get the recognition that you deserve. And this card is also mentioning working well with others. So it may be that there's a project at work, friendships, where you're going to need to work together for a good outcome. Now, for some reason, I had to do you a surrender card, okay? And I didn't know why. So you're being told to surrender to effortlessness. And again, this card is talking about the first line is stop pushing so hard, okay? And that's definitely what you are doing with this Nine of Swords. You are pushing yourself into something that isn't so, okay? You need to learn to be gentle with yourself, to sort of go with the flow. You know, it's like instead of trying to fight the tide, turn around and flow with the river. You know, as metaphors go, that's pretty good for a Saturday night. But yeah, put your brain into something else that's structured as opposed to leaving it wandering on its own, because that's when it gets you into trouble. Kate.
Hi. If I suddenly drop to the floor, it's because I'm trying to adjust my chair. That wouldn't even be funny, would it? Okay. So
Yes, it would. It would be absolutely hilarious, and the fact that it's on film just makes it even better.
Oh my God, that would just be my worst nightmare. Okay. Nelson, anxiety. Something is giving you some serious anxiety at the moment, maybe even nightmares, bad dreams. And I can say that with certainty because you've got the moon card. So I think I don't need to say anymore. I think Melly's told you the issue. You've got your anxiety. You need to work on that. Now, I'm also seeing a relationship. Now, this card is the real Lovers card for me. The real Lovers card in a tarot deck. The Lovers isn't. This, the Two of Cups, is really about intense meeting of mind, meeting of hearts. So if you're in a relationship, it's going to go up another level. Okay, it's going to intensify. If you're not in a relationship, then it looks like you may be finding your soulmate. I can't give you a time frame. It's not a large enough reading, but love is around the corner. And also I got you a moon oracle card, the full moon in Capricorn, which is telling you that, I mean, the words say the end of a tough cycle approaches. So if you've been struggling with your anxiety, with fear, with various things in your life, that cycle, as everything is cyclic in life, that cycle is coming to an end. It looks like things are going to be on the up for you. So best of luck, Nelson. And thank you.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you. And thank you, absolutely, everybody who's here. Again, I'm going to say it, even though it's annoying. Please, please. We do this for the love of you guys. Please show us some love just by subscribing to us and liking this video. Right, who is next? We've got Leanne next. Now, I know Leanne, however, I haven't physically seen Leanne for about 10 years. So, yeah, we'll give it a go. Kate, if you're ready, do you want to go first for this one?
Yeah, I can make a start. I don't think I'm finished yet. But
No, it's fine, don't worry.
Huh? I can start. That's fine. Hey, Leanne. Good to meet you. So, first of all, I can see that at some stage there's been some kind of loss, destruction. I mean, total loss, destruction. This is the tower. This suggests that something came out of the blue, sudden change and upheaval, shocked you to your very foundations, is what it's suggesting to me. Now, when this card comes in, it's acknowledging that that has happened, but it's also saying that there is probably nothing that you could have done to have changed that situation. That had to happen in order for you to rebuild your foundations, rebuild yourself. Sometimes when we're going through things, we don't understand the reason why we're going through them. The universe is a strange thing, for want of a better word. It's only later on when we look back and we can see how we've evolved and why things had to happen the way they did. Okay. Now, the next card that you got is the Page of Cups, which is, it can symbolize a person. It can symbolize a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or it can symbolize the energy that is required of you in order to be able to move forward, as per your question. And with the Page of Cups, there's an amount of a level of innocence and joy there. There's an element of finding excitement in things that maybe you wouldn't usually find excitement in. It's looking through the eyes of a child. Is that energy? Now, the other energy I have for you is it's a very masculine energy, I believe. It's the Knight of Pentacles. Now, this is an earthy energy. So, I've gone blank. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, solid, stable. Again, it may be somebody in your life. It may be someone coming into your life, but it's stability. And I think that is, I feel that although things are stalemate, things aren't moving very much for you right now, I think that actually stability is what you need. Yes, you need to look at things through the eyes of a child and find some excitement, but also you do need stability in your life to keep you on the straight and narrow. And the final card I got for you is the Magician. And this is all about manifestation. And I'll say this again, I'll say this probably 100 times, again, working with the universe and manifestation. What you put out into the universe is what you will get back. The law of attraction. So if you put positive energy out there, that's what the universe is going to work with. If, on the other hand, if you put negative thoughts out there, that's what the universe is going to work with. And I think that is an acknowledgement to you. It also symbolizes your own talents, which you're probably not feeling if you're feeling in a stalemate situation, but actually that is an acknowledgement and a little push to say, come on, you've got this, you can do this, you have the power completely within your hands. And I also got you an oracle card, which is the Medicine Mother. Honor your inner knowing. Now that's all about your intuition. You need to open yourself up to the universe and look at things with the eyes of a child, with the joy of a child, like a child picks up a pebble. It's the best thing they've ever touched. And that's the advice that I'm getting for you. So I hope that makes some sense to you. Thank you.
Hello, thank you, Kate. Right, Leanne, okay. So you've got the renewal card, which is actually the Judgment card. And this is talking about looking, possibly going over things in your head about what's gone on in the past and things that still bother you greatly, things where people have hurt you greatly, you or your family. And it's asking you to forgive, basically. open up that heart chakra and send forgiveness and compassion to the people that have hurt you, which is definitely easier said than done. You also need to forgive yourself for things that have happened, that are in your life that you have, whether you have control over them or had control over them or not. You have to forgive yourself for hurting people potentially, or what they see as being hurt by you. Because before you can do that, there will absolutely be no healing for you. You won't be able to head on to the next chapter if you are still carrying around fear, guilt, pain from other people, or that you've done to other people. I think the renewal card also talks about you absolutely knowing what to do. In your heart of hearts, you know what you need to do. And this will help you by taking the actions that it's talking about. It will help you to get some clarity on your new life and where you need to be heading at this time. You also got the happiest card in the deck, okay? You've got the sun card. And who can really argue with the sun? It's warm, it makes things grow, it's fertile, it's warms your bones straight through. And it's indicating that perhaps there may be some like light bulb moments for you out of nowhere. You could just be sat and then bang, light bulb. Oh, so definitely look out for them. And it's indicating the sun. It is the happiest card. It's talking about great opportunities, plans that actually come to fruition, and definitely giving gratitude to the divine. So I did show it. I'm not yawning. It's Kate's fault. She was yawning before. So I did you a spirit animal card.
Shut your face.
And you've got the moth spirit, okay? And the moth spirit talks very much about surrendering, okay? And it says surrender now if you look at the card itself. And what it's talking about is there may potentially have been a situation of, not a situation, but there is a period of time where you have potentially been sat in a funk, right? Great big old ball of crap. There's no other way to put it. And what that's doing is potentially it's almost like you are on a treadmill that no one will turn off for you. There's no buttons on it to stop it. So you just have to run because there's nothing else to do. But what it means is that you need to surrender everything that doesn't serve you, everything that you're going through. You need to release. I mean, I know sometimes that we want some semblance, some little semblance of control, so we feel like we're not whizzing out of spinning out of control. But you really have to surrender this to this need for being certain of what is going to happen next. This and that. No. And I can say that because I did you a surrender card and it said surrender your belief in scarcity, which is talking about being without. All right. So if you're in a period of time where you feel you have absolutely nothing, with this negativeness that you know from the renewal card where we're talking about, you know, having to forgive people, be forgiving yourself. It's it because you've been in this negative mindset, and spirit wants you to really come through and just be, just allow them to guide you. Okay. As Kate said, you are being asked to open up to the idea that there is prosperity there out for you, that there is abundance out there for you, regardless of what your situation feels like at the minute. And it is out there for you. It doesn't feel like it. However, it's this again manifestation that you got with the Magician card. And I will tell you, I was shuffling the cards and the Magician turned. He didn't quite fly out, but he turned. All right. So I put him back in, which I shouldn't have done. But you have the ability to manifest your best life because you have to start forgiving other people, forgiving yourself, getting rid of all that negative energy that's around you and that you feel the oppression. Get rid of it, okay? And things will change. I can't say it anymore.
No, without a doubt, you know, things will be on the up, but you need to put it out there. So,
Absolutely.
hi, Sandy. I know a song about that.
Oh. Where's the mouse gone? Oh, there it is. All right, let's get my cards back together.
And I'm just going to mute myself.
Yes, we will mute while we shuffle. Please remember, whether you have had a question or not, to subscribe to both myself, Mellie's Tarot, and Kate's Tarot Guidance, because we love you guys and it would show us that you love us a little bit too. So, Sandy, okay. So I went from the thing of, I took from that question that you're actually trying to establish your own business and that's where you're actually at now. So that's where my questions are actually coming from, okay? So, now can you hear me? Can you hear me, Kate? Thumbs up. Right, okay. So, yeah, I went from the point of view that you're currently trying to establish your own business and you don't know whether you should go into employment or not. So the first card you got was the Ten of Fire, okay? And this is the Ten of Wands, traditionally where we're talking about you feeling very burdened, feeling very on your own, like you're carrying a lot of sticks that symbolize whatever it is for you, whether it's other people's emotions or trying to start a business. And it feels like that starting your own business is definitely going to incorporate a lot of hours, not just work hours, but hours after that. The card also warns against keeping this to yourself. You have to put some of the burden down. You have to give it to somebody else. You need to let other people help you on it. It's saying that this potentially is where you are keeping things to yourself, burdening yourself. So it's sort of self-burdening, and that you need to actually have some kind of balance in your life. You then got the Hermit card, okay? So along with the Ten of Fire, that makes absolute complete sense in the fact of, you're carrying around all of this business and you're not letting anybody help you and you're overworking. And at some point, if you don't look after yourself, you will crash and burn. Okay. And I mean, you will just be so exhausted, you will be no good to anyone. So the Hermit's here to tell you to stop, put those sticks down, walk away from them, have time for you, go inside you. Meditation is absolutely the word that comes with this card. You need to have some peaceful time when you're not thinking about the business, you're not thinking about everybody else, and you need to really discover what it is and really think about what it is you want. We all have free will, and the cards are not telling me whether you should take one or the other because of free will, you know? And I think with this, definitely a Virgo energy with this one. It doesn't have to matter that it's Virgo at all. Well, there's definitely some soul searching, some self-discovery, some self-time for you to decide what you want. I also did you an animal card, animal spirit. And look at that. How cute is that badger with that hat on? And you've got the beautiful yellow flowers as well, which in the tarot are a sign of prosperity, happiness, and the sun, again, the happiest card in the deck. The caption underneath is be fearless and bold. Okay. So with this introspection, with this self-discovery, you will learn what you need to know. You will make your decision based off what you want. And you know what? When you come out of it, you need to be like this badger. You need to be fearless, be bold, be strong in what you want, be, proud, and really go for what it is, what drives your passion, and again, fire. It's passion, it's drive, commitment to a situation, and go with it. But you have to take some time out. You have to decide what you want to do.
Cool. Hey, Sandy. So, in keeping with Mellie's reading, as usual, I got the Ten of Swords, which is all about anxiety and being overburdened. You're definitely feeling overburdened, so much going on in your mind. There is the need for you to release something, okay? Now, I do not think for 1 minute it's the idea of you releasing your business, because you've got the Fool, which is a new beginning and a leap of faith. What I think this means is that you may need to reassess your business. Maybe there is something within it that isn't going to do you so well. Maybe you've already got an instinct about what that is. And I think, like Melly says, you need to retreat, look inside yourself, do a little bit of self-analysis and decide if there's any aspects of this new business or your life situation that you really should do without. And then you can move forward with a new beginning, with a fresh outlook. But yes, you need to take some time out to think and to reflect and to meditate. I also got you a colour card, Aqua. And this is all about experiencing peace and calm. And that is what you need right now. You need to, I'm really boring, I know. You need to retreat and you need to reflect. And then you're going to come out of it with rejuvenated, with fresh eyes, if you like. When I was a little girl, my granny used to say, Katie, go and get me such and such from my bedroom. And I'd go up there and I can't see it. Can't see it, Granny. And she'd, here, take my eyes. And she'd pretend to give me her eyes. And I'd put them in and I'd go upstairs and I'd find it. I'd find it miraculously because I had a different perspective. I know that's a crap analogy, but you need to take a step back sometimes to see clearly. I hope that makes sense. Maybe not my analogy, but it worked for me.
I think that works really well. That's so sweet.
That's Granny, huh?
It's really cute.
Hi. The other one she used to do to me, this is why I can't lie, is either, are you lying to me, Katie? And you, no. Show me your tongue. No. Apparently your tongue goes black when you lie. So I believed that to a point, and I realised it's not true. And then it was, you look me in the eyes, because if you look me in the eyes and you lie to me, I'll know. And of course, if you're lying, you're, no, I'm not lying. Yeah.
So, Sandy, I hope absolutely that helps for you. Hi, Ara. Yes, you can get a reading, but you have to subscribe to Melly's Tarot, which is this channel you're on, Kate's channel, and like the video. As I've said many times, we do this because we love it and we love the people that we come into contact. Please show us some love by subscribing to both channels.
And what sort of reading are you after, RA?
Oh,
You throwing everything around?
I am. Oh, dear me. Yes, Ara, what is your question? Or if you want a general, just say an average general for the week, the month. Oh, crappy. Right, Sandy, you don't have a job at the minute. This is exactly what the cards were saying. You have to go inside and see what it is. You know, put down all the overthinking and the stressing and the anxiety and spend quiet time deciding what it actually is you want to pursue in the future.
Fresh eyes.
Right, so Ara's question.
What do you want to know? Why did that happen? Do you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out. No, I'm not, because it's in my handbag. I've got a different deck.
mean, Aaron, you must have had an idea why the past went bad. There must have been situations that happened.
Oh my God, exactly as you were saying that, I was thinking, this person actually knows why. They know, deep down, they know. They know why, they're just looking for confirmation.
Okay, so we'll just go and mute while.
RA, we just said that we were putting ourselves on mute while we were getting the cards.
So I've got a few cards for you. All pretty much saying the same thing. They're not specifically telling me why it happened. What they are telling me is that from the 8 of water, that you need to move on. Okay. This card specifically talks about changing your priorities because you won't fully move on in life and get the abundance that you receive, which is here in the Empress card, until you have moved on. The tarot will never tell me things I'm not supposed to see. Okay. And I'm picking that, we pick up the energy from you. I'm not supposed to see why it happened, but no, there is a reason for everything. Okay. I think that, yes, you may have been. It's talking about you might have been making big life changes like moving home, or there was changes around the home that you were in at the time. And that there was definitely some kind of lack. Okay. There was a lack of balance going on wherever you were. There was no balance within yourself or within this situation. But as I said, they're telling me that you have to move on for the abundance, and there's no great way to do that than the Chariot and the Empress. You have to absolutely move on. You need to manage to get that balance back in your life, successfully get this balance back that you were lacking, okay? That was lacking in the home or the home situation that you were in, all right? And finally, you've got the Magician, which is really funny because, not funny, haha, but really strange because you actually, in your question, talked about black magic. In the tarot, the Magician is about believing that you can do something so it will happen. So if you believe you can move on successfully and you put it out there, you will manifest that. Okay. Magic is all around us, you know. Magic's in the trees, magic's in flowers growing, in people growing, you know, people being conceived, people being born. It's everywhere. The fact that we breathe, however many times a day we breathe, you know, that's not something we ever do consciously. So magic is all around you, and you have to believe in that, but you have to move on. You are not going to get anywhere until you move on. Leave all that past behind you. Because, and you're saying, I can see the comment, you've got no grudges of the past, but you always think about how it was because you was an all-rounder then and now. Absolutely. But the past is in the past, and the fact that you've questioned, you've done it in four questions, that you're still asking for about the past. You are still embedded in the past. The first line was, I had a very bad past. You have to let it go. Kate. Oh.
Hi, RA. So I actually feel like there may be an element of truth within this black magic that you speak of. And the reason I say that is the Star card. Now, the Star card is extremely positive generally, but it can also mean faith. And when I say faith, a religion, okay? And I think that may be an acknowledgement. There's also the chaos of the mind that has caused. Can you see the chaos on that desk? Absolutely a chaotic time for you, without a doubt. But what Spirit is saying to you, and echoing what Melly said, you need to move on from the past. You know, curses, it's a line from one of my favorite films. Curses only have strength if you believe in them, okay? And you are being told that you need to take charge with authority. You need to take back your control. With the magician showing up in Melly's reading for you, this is a double whammy. You need to take back control. You have the ability. You manifest. What you put out into the universe is what the universe is going to work with. If you believe you're cursed, what's going to happen? It's just going to keep coming back at you. If you believe that you're free, that you're strong, that you can do this, you can do it. The other card that I got for you was make plans and focus. Change your focus, change your perspective. Stop thinking about what might have happened, what could have happened. Move on from it. Break those ties. If you have to do something, close your eyes and imagine yourself cutting yourself loose physically from ropes that are tying you. Physically cut them, emotionally, obviously. Do that. Manifest your truth, manifest your future, and things will change for you. I guarantee it. Thank you.
Absolutely. And I agree with what you're saying, Ara, that the past has influenced you a lot. Totally agree. Our past has influenced every single one of us. Absolutely. I mean, you know, not all of us have something in our past that was horrendous, that was hurtful, that broke our spirit. And we all have to let it go. And trust me, it is hard to do. Okay. You've been told if your future will be good. I told you that. You had the Magician card, you had the Chariot, you had the Empress. The future is good when you let go of the past. Okay, Ara? So thank you for being here, and thank you for your question. Okay, we're here every Saturday night.
And take charge with authority. Remember, curses only have power if you believe in them.
Absolutely. Whew. Right. I'll tell you what we'll do. What we haven't done for ages. Don't mind me and my Louis Vuitton box.
Ooh.
Don't mind that. It's empty, you know.
What
Right.
are you doing now?
A self-care Sunday one that we haven't done for ages, have we? Self-care card.
Self-care card.
Self-care. So what do we need to take care of ourselves for the next week?
You're going to do this on me, yeah?
Okay.
And I'll pull you a colour card, okay?
Oh, yeah, I like colour cards. Well, not just for me, but for the collective. The general energy. So, what do we need to help us next week?
Hang on a minute. All right, you know, this with respect, you know, this is a free service. If you're looking for an in-depth reading, then you know you can visit both of us on our details in our profiles, and you can pay for an in-depth reading. But you know, there's a limit to how many questions that you can ask in a free service, and I think you'll find that wherever you go. But thanks for the question.
So, for the week of the 25th, what do we need for our self-care? Oh,
of course, like I said, we're here every Saturday, so there's nothing to stop you coming and asking next Saturday that particular question.
Absolutely not. Absolutely. Think of your question for next week. And we'll see you then. Because I remember your name.
Yeah.
So, for the next week, self-care card is music. And music can be absolutely emotive, about good, bad, ugly. But it can also be very calming, especially in meditation.
Uh-huh.
So, you know what, if you're feeling a bit down and a bit blue, slap on a bit of ABBA and dance around your front room, because that will instantly cheer anyone up. I guarantee that. Or the other one that usually gets me, Earth, Wind and Fire. Absolutely. Especially if you put them on YouTube and look at the outfits.
Yeah.
Cracking.
Yeah.
Cracking. So yeah, use music to really get your vibe up this week. I like that one. We'll keep that one there. Music.
Any more?
No.
Oh, I've got two.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what I'll do then. I'll do a chakra card for this week as well then. Who's that?
Yeah, I was thinking about doing a meditation tutorial, Leanne, funnily enough. Anyway, message for the collective. And this is a little bit outside of the box, this message for the week. And I love it, okay? So we got the colour black, which is telling us to find richness from the dark night. Oh, how good is that? In other words, go out in the dark. The other one I got is cherry. Live an extraordinary life. So this week, do something unusual, something out of your box. Thank you. Out of your tray.
Yeah, isn't it?
Isn't it? So yeah, so go out into the dark night and do something extraordinary. You know, things are really boring for people at the moment. You've got a filthy mind. Things are just people are losing the will. Go and do something extraordinary. Go for a midnight walk safely. Take a big dog with you or friends. You know, go out in nature. Do something extraordinary this week that takes you out of your comfort zone.
Okay, so for your chakra to work on this week, we got the crown chakra, which is just above your head, just here. And this is talking about the I am presence, okay? And what this card is talking about is where you get your guidance from spirit from, where it pours into you first of all. And I am is definitely one of those where you're actually talking to yourself and going, I am. I am present. I am here. I am positive. And I think sometimes we actually forget about that. The things that this card suggests you do to get part of that presence is things like writing, and it doesn't have to be like, no one's asking you to write a book. Maybe write a letter to yourself or to someone, and you just put all the crap in it. I would definitely look at meditating for this, absolutely meditating for this card. As we say with everything, because what that does, it allows you to get your vibration higher, obviously, to your crown, and get it towards spirit, towards your higher power. Okay, so definite crown chakra vibes. Maybe do some crown chakra meditation, just to clear that space out. Make sure you can get the divine light in and give you your inspiration this week.
I saw the most beautiful artwork a couple of days ago. I can't remember where I saw it, and it was a picture of a guy just sitting cross-legged, just sitting out in nature, with the light just coming straight down into his crown, and then just flowing in a straight line, where all of his chakras were obviously cleansed and clean and balanced, and everything going through him, and the light coming out of each chakra. Oh God, it was so beautiful.
Where was that?
I can't remember where I saw it, and it was. I was. Oh my God, that is stunning. It might have been on someone's story or something, you know.
Well, you should always screenshot these things.
Well, technical. Sorry. Next time, right? So yes. So Leanne, Melly and I use some great channels on YouTube for meditation. And my very favorite is one that Melly recommended to me. I was using several others who are brilliant, but it depends on what you're looking for.
Yes.
And I think for absolute peace and pura rasa is just extraordinary, I think. No.
I'm just putting in now.
I was just going to say.
So we've got Doxy. I love Doxy for sleep meditations. He's really good at sleep meditation.
Oh no, I find pure rasa for all of it, except Doxy is the 30-day manifestation I'm doing.
Yes.
And he's brilliant.
Pure rasa does do shorter ones. I haven't seen that she does any sleep ones.
Oh yeah, most of them are, you know, if you fall asleep, then let me just find her.
Pure rasa.
Oh, I can't type in the bloody thing, can I?
Yeah, you can on your phone.
Yeah, but all right.
I also listen to a guy called Jyoti Hypnotic Labs, and it's not hypnosis, but he does sleep meditations as well. And you're just listening to his voice with one earphone in, and God, love him.
The thing is, every meditation that you do, Leanne, even if you fall asleep and it carries on, it works on your subconscious mind. It continues to work 100%.
Absolutely.
Oh, it won't bloody do it. I'm technophobe. I can't do it.
Right, well, we've got in there Doxy, Pure Rasa, Jyoti Hypno Labs. Who else is there? Who else do you like?
Oh, she's Pura Rasa. Pura Rasa. Well, that's the one I follow anyway.
Yeah, Pure Rasa. She's good. Jyoti, Hypnotic Labs, Pura Rasa.
I feel like I'm a little bit obsessed with her channel, actually.
She is really good though.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And
I did one, right? I did one, and let me see if I can find it.
She's got a new one, Reborn and Brand New Guided Meditation. Spirit guide, angel meditation, sleep meditations, loads of stuff.
Right, I'm typing one in now, and it's by somebody called Sandra Rollis, and it's called Ho'oponopono, right? Ho'oponopono.
Oh my God.
Ho'opono.
Oh yeah, I know. I've heard this.
Right, I did this meditation. I was absolutely fine. There was nothing wrong. I didn't feel emotional. You not. I did that meditation, and I was on the couch. The dog was on the other couch, and I absolutely cried my eyes out because she's saying things. It's cord cutting and letting go of negative patterns. And there's things in it, and she's saying, you have to say to yourself, I'm sorry, I love you, I didn't mean to hurt you. And you're saying it to yourself. Gee whiz.
Listen, she has got, Pura Rasa has got a meditation called Fuck It and Let That Shit Go.
Can we not swear on my channel, please?
Sorry. She's also got one for PTSD, stress, anxiety, open chakras and grounding.
Cord cutting is the cords that we attach to everybody we meet. We attach a cord to them. So that's family, friends, lovers, everybody. So if somebody is very negative, or you feel very negative towards them, it helps you cut the cord so they're not affecting you anymore. I don't think you can eat that kind of cord. Not that I'd want to eat the other kind of cord, to be honest.
Grim.
Oh,
hello, Unique Libra. Welcome. Hello.
Unique Libra, can you make sure you subscribe to Mellie's Tarot, which is the channel you're on, and Kate's Tarot, please, for a free reading. We do this for the love of you, so please show us some love as well.
Oh, really, Leanne? Yeah, you need meditation.
Yes, absolutely.
I cannot tell you how much I love it now. I didn't get it before. I'm obsessed with it. And that's all I can say.
And I have to say, I was diagnosed with PTSD by the medical branch.
I was as well, funnily enough.
And with therapy, and after that, meditation. And I think part of it was why I was absolutely bawling my eyes out to that Ho'oponopono one. So yeah, I tell you what, right? After I'd stopped therapy that I'd been in for a year, I started meditating straight away because they incorporated it in the therapy. And I think for the first 4 weeks when I meditated, I just cried. Cried all the time.
And that's release.
Yeah, it is. But I feel so much. I wouldn't be able to do this if I hadn't have done that.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, you have you, Unique Libra? I don't think my following's gone up.
I know, but has mine gone up?
It went up earlier.
Did it? Oh yeah, because we get notifications, don't we?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I forgot about that.
God, if there's one thing I can't deal with is dishonesty. Do you know
No,
that?
mine went up one and then went back down one. That was irate.
I can't deal with dishonesty, you know.
The thing is, we do this for the love of it. We don't do it for money because we don't get monetized. We are not these big channels that get money.
No. I think that you've got to draw the line somewhere. People just come and take the piss. Yeah.
Yeah, no, mine hasn't gone up neither.
Okay. Was it another girl he's dating calling the Capricorn just now? What?
What? Can you break that down? No, no. Can you change the question, please?
Was it another girl he dating calling the Capricorn just now? I don't understand the question.
No, I don't understand that one either. It has to be if you're asking about somebody else or somebody that you're dating, you're going to have to change the question around because that's not clear at all.
With the best will in the world, I don't know anybody that would be able to answer that question.
Thank you, Leanne. So much love to you as well.
Thanks, Leanne. Good to meet you. We've had some really intelligent questions tonight, actually.
Yeah, they've been cool, haven't they?
It's been really nice.
Really enjoyed them.
Intelligent, deep.
Yeah, what you could get your teeth into.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot.
Unique Libra, that question is much better. Can you give us an initial? Can we give us an initial or a first name, please, so that we can actually zoom in on them?
Is the
That
helps seeing someone else?
People always seem to think that it's the star sign that we need, and it's not. It's a name or an initial. Thank you, Leanne.
Thank you, Leanne. Whoop, whoop, big up.
Is you Katie Tarot on YouTube? No, she's Kate Tarot Guidance. It's on the little banner going at the bottom of the screen.
MW.
Kate Tarot Guidance.
I mean, really?
So Unique Libra is MW the initials of this person?
I think so. That's what I'm running with. Okay.
It's fine, Libra.
That'll explain it. You don't want to be subscribing to that person because they're rubbish.
Can I just say the views of this channel are wrong?
I don't mean it.
So let's see what's happening with MW. We'll just mute it while we shuffle. So stay there, Unique Libra.
Yeah. Shall I make a start?
You can do indeed.
Okay. So
I'll just nip.
unique Libra. I have to say that the cards that I've got for you do suggest that there is somebody else, or there has been somebody else. And the reason I say that is because there's been a betrayal here. There's a betrayal in the Five of Swords, you know. There's a feeling of being stabbed in the back, of being betrayed. As well as that, there's the Three of Pentacles. Now, in a different reading, it would mean something different. But because there are three people in this situation, it does suggest to me that you have been betrayed in some way. Okay. Now that's just what the cards are saying. I pulled you an ancestors card, and the message from your ancestors, unique Libra, is that you need to choose your path. Okay. You got the direction guardian card, and when it says choose your path, I think it's a clear message for you to, there's two paths you can go down here. You can either accept this situation and move on, which would always be the preferable path from my perspective. I'm just me. Or you can keep repeating the same pattern of behaviors and keep following a pattern, going for the same type of person time and time again, or going back to the same person time and time again. The choice is yours, but the cards have suggested that there has been some form of betrayal within this situation from my guides. But all is not lost. You have choices that you can make, and you can become a better person depending on the path that you choose. So I hope that helps. Probably not what you want to hear, but that's what the cards are saying to me. Thank you for your question, and thanks for your support. Melly.
Hello, unique Libra. Sorry about that. I was dancing in my chair. I had to go.
I'm just gonna do the same.
Yeah. So I got the Five of Swords, or the Five of Air. Okay, which is air signs: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It doesn't have to be. Okay, and this card is suggesting there is somebody, this Capricorn potentially is somebody who lacks integrity, or their motives aren't particularly aren't good. Okay, so the card also indicates that there is a different way for you to be happy. Okay, and that again is brought up by the Justice card in the fact of you deserve so much more. You deserve justice for what you've been through, or what this person is doing, and the way they are acting. Okay, I think there's a need for you in this situation to actually step back and gather all the information, and getting both sides of a story, of a situation, so that you can make a decision based on all the facts. Okay, you have to, at the end of the day, you have to stand up for what you believe in, and whether that is if you believe somebody isn't cheating, or you believe that somebody is cheating, or somebody did something wrong that they shouldn't have done. You have to get all sides of the story. It has to be a balanced decision. But what I do also have for you is the One of Earth, okay, which is the Ace of Pentacles. And that tells me that there's some stability coming forwards for you. It could be somebody who will offer you some words of wisdom on the situation and will help guide you through the situation. It could also indicate that, maybe your luck's about to change in the future, and that potentially it could be career, because Pentacles are all about stability, so there could be some stability coming your way. Pentacles are also about career, so there could be a career opportunity coming for you. In terms of this reading with the Air and the Justice, I'd say you are going to get some stability there. It can also talk about a new home or a new car. For some people, it absolutely does. It may not resonate for you, okay? But definitely with this Five of Swords, I'm getting something where there is going to be a situation that needs both sides of the story, okay? I hope that helps. And thank you for subscribing to Kate's Tarot Gardens. We are here every Saturday from 9 or 9:30. So just look out. We are on Instagram as well. I'm Mellies_tarot. Kate is Kate's Tarot Guidance. We tell you when we're on, or you can look on our YouTube channels and see when we're on as well.
And Unique Libra, if you're still here, I've got a message for you that you need to believe in yourself a little bit more. You're worth so much more than you are giving yourself credit for at the moment. And stop comparing yourself to other people, because you are worth your weight in gold.
Absolutely.
And that's the message for you, okay? Aim higher.
Absolutely. You are a beautiful, strong woman.
Absolutely.
You deserve somebody who matches you.
Absolutely. Somebody who treats you like a princess in all ways, because you are a goddess.
It should always be somebody who challenges you for the better, who challenges you to become better, as opposed to challenges you into being sad.
Exactly right. They raise you up. They don't bring you down.
Absolutely.
And if they bring you down, kick them.
Absolutely. Let them go down themselves. Bye-bye.
Oh, yeah.
Bye-bye, as Beyonce says. Bye-bye.
I just did one of those tests on Facebook where it cracked me up. Wait, I've got to find it. So it basically tells you what your what your thingy will be. Wait,
What's your thingy?
Your thingy. What's your fate in the next 6 months? Okay, my name, Kate.
Yeah.
I look like a 16-year-old Mexican. My relationship status in 6 months, I'll have a hot partner. My fitness, I'm going to gain 4 pounds. My most said word, asshole.
That's about right.
My career, start your own business. My life motto, this is the best bit. My life motto is, if you don't like me, take a map, get a car, drive to hell, have a nice trip.
That's brilliant.
Drive to hell and have a nice trip.
Oh, that's excellent. I kind of want to do it myself now. Kind of want to do it now.
Oh, it's just brilliant. Fantastic.
I'm going to try and find you. Oh, here we go. I want to do it now. I'm going to play it now.
Do
it. Okay. My fate in the next... Okay, so my fate in the next 6 months. I'm Melly, obviously. I look like a 22-year-old British person.
Okay.
I'll take that because, at least it's the right nationality. Relationship status, dating. Fitness, lose 13 pounds.
Nice.
I'll take it. Most said word, damn. My career is successful. My bank balance is £896 trillion.
I didn't even look at that.
My life motto, and I've used this before. Don't like me, have a seat with the rest of the bitches waiting for me to give a fuck.
Nice. Nice. Oh my God. I just love it. Don't like me? Buy a map. Take a trip to hell.
Absolutely. That is such a good one.
I might actually put that on my profile. It's beautiful. I love it.
Oh,
I like that. I'm getting in 6 months. I'm going to look like a 16-year-old Mexican. I can deal with this.
awesome. Yeah. And I'm going to go back to 22. I'm going to half my age.
I'm going to my yeah.
Hello, Kristen. How are you?
Hi, Kristen.
We're just playing silly games on Facebook. Apparently, in the next 6 months, we're both going to be a hell of a lot younger, a hell of a lot richer. If you want to have a look on our Facebook pages, you'll be able to take the quiz yourself. How are you, Kristen? Good. Did you want a reading while we're here? Or are you just coming to say hi? We're just hanging out.
I know, right? Yeah, but the quote is the best.
There's something you're not telling us.
Not so much.
Hello, Anna Campos. How are you? You can have a general reading, Anna. However, you will have to subscribe to this channel, Melly's Tarot, and Kate's Tarot Guidance for a reading. We do this for the love of you guys. Please show us some love back. It would mean so much. We do receive notifications, so you know there's that. Kristen, let's have a look.
All right, I'm going to mute myself, okay?
Me too. So we will be mute, but we are here. Try something different rather than just being a regular customer service. Right, so okay. Will Kristen get the new opportunity that she's been given? Will Kristen get the new opportunity?
You're not muted. You're not muted.
Oh. Anna, we're just on mute, okay, while we shuffle the cards. As I said before, please make sure you subscribe to both of us for a free reading. Right, so Kristen, so we start with the Two of Pentacles, which definitely talks about bringing some kind of balance into your life. You can see there the water is still a bit choppy and they are balancing on the boat. It's not the best way to try and balance, really, juggling on a boat on water that's choppy. So you definitely needing to bring some balance back into your life. Maybe you are all work and no play, which is no fun for anyone. It could indicate obviously working too hard as well, or maybe having 2 jobs lined up or more. There is definitely a need to have more fun, because all you're going to do is bring out stress in your life. You've got the Four of Air here, which is the Four of Swords. This one usually indicates that because swords are about mental clarity, about the mind, that maybe you are a little tired at the moment, possibly from overthinking. There may be a need for you to actually get some rest, get some meditation in your life. Absolutely. Get some more sleep. Maybe that sleep is being disrupted because you are thinking of something constantly, overthinking something. There's definitely there's some need of rest. And there she is meditating. You know, can't be clearer than that, really, can it? There's definitely where you've been planting some seeds for something in regards to a job. You've definitely been putting some efforts in that are going to be rewarded. So what you're being told with the Seven of Pentacles is there's actually no need to worry about it, okay? You've planted some seeds for future abundance and future opportunities. It still is saying there is an element of patience here. So it might not be this particular job that you get, but there is definite, I would say there's definite, sorry, words fail me sometimes, promotion that I see in your future. Again, patience, time, resting is all coming through these cards. Okay? So it may, as I say, it may not be this one, but you're definitely sowing the seeds and putting in the hard work. Just don't be working too hard at this time. Take some rest and be fun as well. Over to Kate.
Hey, Kristen. So the first card I got, again, it relates to choices. Two of Wands. Can you see there's ships in there? Two ships coming in. So it looks like there's going to be a couple of choices open to you here. None of them are particularly clear cut. The other cards that I got for you were the Three of Wands. Now, this suggests a collaboration, working with other people. It's relating to work, okay? But it's also a call, this particular card, that if this job is something you're passionate about, then it's very good news. If it's not really a passion, then maybe you should be concentrating your motivations in another area, okay? Now, conversely, you also do have a new beginning coming with the Fool and a leap of faith. So my gut feeling is that maybe it won't be, like Melly said, maybe it won't be this particular job, but I think there's going to be a couple of opportunities coming your way. I feel like you're going to be more passionate about one of them, and that is you're going to go, oh, it might be a little bit out of your comfort zone, but because you're a little bit more passionate about it, you know, one might be a bit safer and one might challenge you a little bit more. And the direction is go for the one that's going to challenge you a little bit more. Take that leap of faith because there's a new beginning there for you. That's what I'm seeing. So I hope that helps, Kristen.
Yay.
Pants. Thought you were lucky you didn't get a bad word.
Yeah, that ship sailed.
Yeah, a little bit.
So we will go to Anna's question, which is, can you have a general reading? Absolutely, you can. We will go mute so we can show Okay, Anna, your general reading, your first card you got was the Six of Water. Okay. And you could see a return of somebody from the past in this particular card. It could be people or it could be romantic people from the past. It doesn't have to be romantic people, it could be family returning from the past. It could also be where you're actually reminiscing how things used to be. I mean, everybody's pretty much reminiscing how things used to be with the pandemic at the minute, when we used to be able to go out. But yeah, you might have been reminiscing perhaps how things used to be with a former partner, or when you used to live at home, or if you lived with somebody in particular. You might have been revisiting things where dreams that you used to have and plans that you made some time ago that maybe you were thinking, oh, I wish I'd have done that now. If I would have done that then, I'd be here right now. There could be an element of working with your inner child and healing from times where people were mean to you, and that's resonated with you from childhood. Somebody was mean to you in your childhood, and having to get over that. Bullying, it could be a way. Obviously, there's different forms of abuse, and maybe something that you need to release to be able to move on from this reminiscing on the past that wasn't particularly good for you. However, you then got Temperance, which is in these cards balance. Okay, and it's about tempering yourself and having balance, and having the balance between absolutely patience, wanting something here and now, and knowing that all good things take time. That's just the way it is. Balancing yourself between this maybe inner child work and your life now. It could be where you get, ideas that you've had in the past and you bring them to the future, and maybe with other people's help, you get them to be something absolutely amazing and they really flourish. Okay. So there is definitely some patience needed. You have to be patient with yourself. With whatever it is that you're thinking about from the past, or if somebody is coming from the past, there is definite self-control as well. Compromise is another good one for Temperance, because with compromise and balance, you will get the best outcome. Without one or the other, you don't so much get it. I don't feel. So yeah, have a think about that and let us know next week.
So, hi Anna, I have a really nice reading for you actually. I have an earthy energy around you. So, stability, growth, nurturing. I have a feeling of contentment coming your way, satisfaction. So, there's your earthy energy. There's your contentment, emotional contentment. And there's the nicest card in the deck, the sun. The sun that brings warmth, growth, all positive things. So actually, I think that good times are around the corner for you. There's going to be a contentment and a stability in your life. So that is something to look forward to.
So thank you for your question, Anna. Thank you so much for coming here. I'm waiting for your question. We are here every Saturday night So feel free to bob back along next Saturday. So I don't know about you, but I'm feeling that it may be time to go. We've been on 2 hours.
Totally.
We've done 2 hours,
2 hours. That's enough for anybody.
And Kate turns into a pumpkin if she's not in bed by 12 o'clock. And let's just say, when that makeup comes off.
Oh, mate, I do look like a pumpkin.
Oh, it's not good. Nobody deserves that. So while I go and turn into a 22-year-old British girl, and Kate turns into a 16-year-old Mexican, we will leave you to it. Thank you to everybody who's been here this evening, whether you stuck around or whether you just stayed for your own reading. Thank you for the thumbs up, the likes, and you can still go back and like this video when it's posted. Thank you so much to everyone. Much love and light. Kate.
Take care, everybody.
Absolutely.
Be safe.
See you next Saturday. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.